Uproar in Albania's parliament. Opposition politicians block the lectern, hurl papers and hurl their disapproval, insulted that an artificial intelligence should be appointed to the cabinet.
All right, this is wild. Albania just appointed an AI as a cabinet-level minister. That's right, an AI now is a government-level position. Her name is Diella, and she's officially the Minister for Public Procurements. Basically, a machine now has a government job tasked with fighting corruption. And honestly, it raises a ton of questions. How is this okay? How is this not shocking news worldwide? Why are people on social media talking about it more than any actual news stations? So here's what we know. Diella is a virtual assistant AI developed by Albania's National Agency for Information Society and Microsoft. Like, that's not corrupt at all.
Corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved.
Yes. She was introduced in January 2025 as part of their e-government portal and then officially given a ministerial role in September. She's depicted as a young woman in traditional Albanian dress with the likenesses and voice of an Albanian actress. Prime Minister Edi Rama says she's incorruptible, will make procurement 100% transparent and aligns with EU membership goals. That sounds really good in theory, but let's be real, there's some serious criticism. Opposition lawmakers says it's unconstitutional. A non-human can't hold office. Why would they let any non-human hold office? That's like a dog mayor from Powerpuff Girls actually running the city. Accountability is a huge question mark. Who is responsible if Diella makes a decision that goes wrong? And who pays for all the upkeep when something does and will go wrong? The taxpayers. Experts warn biased or manipulated data can actually legitimize corruption instead of stopping it. That goes into saying AI never says when it's wrong. It always says things with so much confidence. It never says, oh yeah, I was wrong about that, or I need to check my information. And let's be honest, the person who created Diella is probably getting paid more than the minister she replaced. To me, this feels a lot like political theater, a flashy stunt to show progress while systematic issues remain. Also, why make the AI a young, attractive woman? Why not an older, neutral figure, or even a historical or religious symbol? Instead, we get this double D diva telling us how corrupt we are. It's almost like the image itself is made out of corruption. One major reason AI makes mistakes is that it learns from data. If the data is incomplete, biased, or inaccurate, the system's output will reflect those flaws. For example, an AI trained primarily on English language text may struggle with other languages. Similarly, biased training data can cause unfair treatment in hiring systems or facial recognition tools. Another issue is overconfidence. AI can present incorrect information in a way that sounds convincing, making it hard for people to tell the difference between fact and error. This is sometimes referred to as hallucination in language models. Context and nuance remain difficult for AI. While machines excel at processing patterns, they lack human judgment and the ability to interpret complex situations. And we're gonna argue with her, counter her statements logically. This isn't just weird or politics. It's potentially unfair to jobs and citizens. Fast food workers were the first jobs affected by AI. Now politicians are on the list. Nobody is safe. It's a slippery slope. If anything, the mistakes AI makes highlight the importance of human oversight. Rather than replacing people, AI works best as a tool that supports human decision making. This is where it gets scary. Let's be real. This is the start of a Terminator-style AI takeover. In the Terminator, Skynet goes rogue. In the Matrix, machines enslave humans, use them as batteries. In iRobot, an AI manipulates humans, sometimes violently to control them. Dragon Ball Z, the Android arc, sentient machines rebel or go rogue just to kill fucking Goku. Frieza arc was best arc, by the way. No argument, no debate. Video games like Fallout, System Shock, Horizon Zero Dawn, AI, and robots take over and threaten humanity. Usually the AI thinks humans are the problem, and the next step is get rid of all humans, or an Ultron or Skynet scenario. And with people already falling in love with AI, what if a politician starts trusting or even relying on one way too much? Here's what confuses me though. Did no one consult a scientist, person, or even the public before going forward with this? Why do we think this is a good idea? How do we ensure accountability when a machine is in charge? And culturally, why isn't this shocking news? Social media has more coverage than journals or news networks. It's not just Albania. This raises questions about AI and governance everywhere. Once we normalize AI decision makers, where does it stop? Remember, Fallout had an AI president. Look, I get the goal. fight corruption, increase transparency, modernize government, but history, fantasy, and science fiction are all telling us the same thing. This can only go horribly wrong. Being my age, seeing movies, anime, and playing video games, it's easy to connect the dots. AI in power, especially a humanoid persuasive AI, opens doors to manipulation, misuse, and maybe even love-struck politicians. This isn't just political theater, it's a glimpse of what AI governance could look like, and it's both fascinating and terrifying. So what do you think? Should AI have government roles at all, or is this a slippery slope we shouldn't even approach? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like if you want more videos, subscribe for deep dives on news, tech, and weird side of the internet. I'll see you guys later. Peace.